On the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ready? 5-9. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's... in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second down, Breeze. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A gain there of 21. Yards.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Ready? Find eight. Kill.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Shoot.
line.
58's the mic. 58.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On second and 12, Breeze finds his tight end Ingram. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. On third down, Elliott. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And Butker able to put this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
This will be taken very short.
The Chiefs take over first and
All day, baby, all day.
at their own 24-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. On second down, Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down right around the 37. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 37-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes being chased out left. And it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Back to the ground, Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down now, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now pass complete here to Sanders, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now, Breeze again. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They start the drive with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's it, baby.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster to extend the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put – he rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Dancing, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Rush in. Rush in. Yellow. Big edge.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A gain of 4 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Cook following the penalty. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. On play action, now Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. And that's complete to Sanders. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll come out in the pistol. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Saints get a bit closer. No problem there on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And this is Cook with a grab. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Breeze now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Check, check, check. Hey, check, check. Mike, 50.
X3, 218, chopper.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check. Check. 5-1. Check. Hey, kill. SOS. Ready, tack.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Check, 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 check.
From the 17, Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
3-2-18. Chopper.
A toss to Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him out.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Joey Bosa, and the Saints will have the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Who there? Mike's 50. Let's go, defense. It's our time.
To throw is Breeze. And Sanders has got it complete. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Single.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver.
Let's go.
A gain of 15 yards.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
A first throw now for the backup Watson. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on a single receiver.
Now it's the backup Watson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Watson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession.
Well, they needed a jump start. They needed energy. They needed anything positive to get them going in this game. And that fake there, I think, has to provide that spark.
Yeah, with that deficit, you might have been anticipating defensively. Could have been a fake. They still executed it, though.
Should have been anticipating it, but as you pointed out, they executed it so well, it probably didn't matter. A big-time play there.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Cook. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Airing this one out for Evans. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Check 24, check. Mike, check 33.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. In for the score. And the Chiefs are able to extend. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Watson now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Mike 50.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Watson on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's third down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Now Watson rolling to his right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play. Steps away to his left.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that'll bring up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
To myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Demario Davis able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. After the run, Watson going to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Watson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock.
Aren't the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
45's the mic. All right, T, let's try. All right, check.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports. This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents. combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting.
The Saints are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Ravens 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 are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade. The Bengals are now on the clock. Hold on now. This pick is trading teams. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your seat. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season.